Today is the 13th of July, 6:44. Up early today. Newton Stewart, we were here yesterday for the evening, for the afternoon craft parade. I camped last night over there. I've camped there plenty of times in the caravan. First time to camp in the car. It's quite enough. We're going to head out to Scarva today, so that's why I'm up early. I've already took a around a wee walk around the river. And you know what? 3 fishermen. There's one fisherman over there, and there's another 2 down below. Why are they up so early, like? In the water, fishing. 2 of them were coming out of the water. What time are they up at this morning? You think a wee fish sleep at night time, they don't know they're trying to hook or a light? I don't know. I didn't see them carrying any fish, but I'm right enough. But we're going to head off to Scarva now. 41 years ago today, my brother-in-law blew up with a 1,000-pound bomb up by Ballygolly, and I'll be past that way today. There's a UDR Land Rover, 4 UDR soldiers were killed. 41 years, he was only 21 years old. He's almost dead now, twice as long as he was alive. Come on now, wee Lynette, we'll head on now. It's 10 past 8 now. We're at Armagh council offices. Was once a big country estate. We're going for a wee dilly with Lynette. Wayne's play area and stuff here, like, hoping to go to the toilets. Toilets aren't open in that courtyard. Lynette, of all the forbidden places, look at the whole big, there's a big open countryside, like, and she's going to go into the park. You know it's probably how wrong with her. Wayne's have dropped crisps and she can smell them. Come on, Lynette, we'll go down this way. Because people are wanting to see this here, you know. They want to see it. There's nobody here now. A few dogs walking up that way. They had the dogs on leads, but once we went up a wee bit, they let them off. Brilliant ice house and all here, but nothing's open now at this time of morning. Come on this way, honey. There's a cafe and all in there. Council, this is their council offices. So births, deaths and marriages, all that kind of stuff. Dog kennels up that way. Wee stray dogs. Nice wee courtyard and all sort of. So there's an idea of what's here now. Like. Welcome to the Palace. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but that's Scarva is also one of them. It's a big house that has a farm attached to it. That's what it means. No. Oh, there you are. So all the council trucks are kept up here as well. The church and all beside it. Old Abbey. So the old Abbey's here along before the house. The ice house. Let's take a wee walk around. It's always well kept. It's not like the National Trust properties. Like inside it's offices. Like you know how National. You know how National Trust property they keep the same faded cushion cover for 500 years. Or maybe it was once red and now it's yellow. Down here it's the old building, but they modernise it. Something's broke, they fix it. Put on a new piece of wood. There's a history panel here somewhere. There's lots of panels. Can't remember the exact story behind it. But it's unusual just for a country estate in Northern Ireland. I know it'd be 3 stories high. A lot of them would be a story underground. That's also a story underground, so it's actually 4 stories high. And there's an underground tunnel that takes you to the church. And also to load the provisions up for the kitchens and stuff like that. It was the creation of Archbishop Richard Robinson, who was appointed the primacy of All Ireland, in 1764 and installed in 1765. Armagh had suffered much from wars in the 200 years before this. I want to see just when was the house. Let me start this again. So, the saying Armagh has suffered much from wars in the 200 years before this. So before this is what? Before he was Archbishop, or before they built the house? There was a house for the Archbishop in English Street, which was in poor condition. So basically he lived in the town itself. After, because of the 200 years war, he must have lost a few slates. I bought myself one of these, he probably thought to himself. I think all the money be gone after the wars. After repairs, he still found the house unsuitable and decided to build a new one. The Church of Ireland owned a lot of land around Armagh, and in 1769 around 300 acres of this land to the south of the city was set aside by the Acts of Parliament as Denise, or whatever it is, I don't know how you pronounce that, for the Bishop. So they were erected in 1770 and was followed by the chapel in 1781. Why didn't he use his own chapel, like? Other buildings include an obelisk erected on the hill 1783, a palace farm 1770, completed 1820, palace stables 1768 to 1770. So there'll be always a wee bit of building work taking place. Includes a courthouse and all the rest, laundry and tack room. Other facilities include the ice house, conservatory, servants' tunnel and gardener's house. And the grounds were the ancient St. Bridget's well. I tried to find that well one time. I think it's under a manhole cover. And ruins of a Franciscan friary. So it's worth coming up here and reading all these things, but I haven't got time today because we're going to Scarva. Come on out, Lena. You see, it's all metal edge railings and not metal edges to the footpaths. Really well done. That non-slip resin stone stuff. Brilliant for wheelchairs and prams, all that kind of stuff. So it's up to a higher standard than a normal park. And even the trees, and even the good big trees, they don't hit them with strimmers. See where they got the clay around them. Makes you wonder why them, when they go to their housing estate, why did they clip all the trees with strimmers? You know how to do it properly. So there's the big houses selling now, like. But say if you look down most windows, it's just how lowered ceilings and all that crap, you know. I'm sure they still got the odd grand room for functions and stuff. Quite a few doors in there. And there's his own chapel there. My uncle was in that chapel one time, that church. Don't know how he got in there, when it was open. But like, you can see originally there was muck here. You had to scrape the muck off your feet. So it wasn't all, when the house was there, it wasn't all fancy stones. You had to scrape the muck off your feet. You see the way they put the bits of lead around the stone together. The stone, normally you only see that in places like harbours. Same here too. Pour the lead in to join, stop the stones moving. A few stained glass windows and all of it, I met at the very end. Stained glass windows. But I like about this place here, I love the greenhouse. Nice wee greenhouse, so it is. So there's a stable block over there in front of us again. Come on this way, Luna. You might have that big window there, that's a proper stained glass window. This tree wouldn't have been here. That much part to have a stained glass window with a tree blocking the light out. It's not going to light up inside. So there's the entrance there to the service tunnel. Servants tunnel. Got 3 lights and all on it. That's what I mean. If that was National Trust, it'd be all cobwebs and stuff. That's the little light under the tunnel. Must be a wee room and all under there. So there's all the windows there. You see, let the light in. Air shafts and stuff. Wee gardener's tool shed. It was done fancy in them days, wasn't it? I have a thing about greenhouses. I'd love a greenhouse like this here in the garden. A lot of time you get greenhouses now, they're glass all around, but you see the way they built them years ago with these big stone walls. And the stone walls heat up during the day and gives the heat off at night. So as that sun comes round now, the sun very rarely will hit the stone wall, you see. As the sun comes round now, it should be heating that wall up, eh? Makes sense. If you'd one of them in your garden, you'd never be in your house, would you? It's just lovely sitting out there in a wee deck chair, especially this summer. Wee gutter and all in it. I have a century garden there, but you never see anybody with century needs beyond these century gardens, do you? Where's Lena? Where's Lena? I figured that was a wee pond water feature at one time. It looks very dry at the minute. You see the pool line on the bottom. Not much, there's no water in it. There's a wee thing for weighings, the wee yellow thing there. If you want weighing can stand there and one can stand there and talk to each other. Look at it, she loves it. She's getting all these scents in this century garden. For some reason, I think it's probably because of functions and stuff like that, but this actual house has its own fence the whole way around. It's all council ground, but the house is well fenced off. So if they want, they can close this off to the public. This is unusual here. Wee games table. So it's probably some country's been to Spain somewhere and seen the old folk out in the streets playing chess and all. But that'd be a good idea for Armagh. Armagh's not getting as much sun. The sun's shining today, but they stuck it under a tree. I suppose in Spain they have them under trees too, because it's warm. Lila! Run! Lila loves Armagh, look at that, boys. You see, that's why I find it hard to go anywhere. There's so many good places. I find it hard to drive past them. I was going to drive past us. I was on another lane to pass it. Couldn't do it, like, 1.5 an hour. Now before you know it, the day runs out, you don't get anywhere. But that's a good thing, because you've seen that much. But like a Scarva, I've never been to Scarva. I'm never off work and all. That was a weekend. So if Scarva's good today, I'll take it off as a holiday over here. See what happens. I'd love a wee greenhouse, boys. Imagine them big houses in the day, but them houses, most of the rooms are pretty cold in them. They must have spent a lot of time sitting in the greenhouse too, like. A wee water tap. Lena, you want refreshments? Refreshments, Lena. Lena! Lena! Drink! Refreshments! Out there, boys. Oh, straight from the top there, Pat. That's working well, isn't it? You can't but try. We're going to leave the wee garden now. We'll do a wee bit of a walk, but we have to go on to Scarva on it. There's an all wee forest park before Scarva I want to stop off at, and there's public toilets in it. Them automatic. It's not automatic, but nice clean ones. The toilet with single rooms. Can't mind the name of the wee glen. I want a wee scooter stop off there. It's about 5 miles, Scarva. Come on, Lena. See, most of the houses in Northern Ireland, the National Trust took over. They might have had a bit of plastered ceiling in one room done by some famous plaster, and that's why they took it on. Not necessarily the biggest or grandest of houses, but that would have been a nice house on its day there, like. Now that was a religious man owned that, like. What about the poor and all these ones? You see the window above that door, you can see the way the ceiling's lowered and all that. Or is that a staircase in there? So that wouldn't have been original. Probably a fire exit now, like. So it's probably all chopped about inside, fire exit signs and all that kind of stuff. Same with that window there. See, that's the fire exit, that window. Steps going down. And there's no hassle back in about the servants years ago when they built that with fire exits. The thing interesting about this house here is the entrance you come in today isn't the original entrance. So we come up the avenue straight up, but and the big grand gates. But originally, this house gates were down near the town centre, down where the police barracks is. And when they built the police barracks, probably they wanted to be the town centre. So they went, there's a pair of pups now. They went and this would have been the original road here. When they came to the house, this is the road they came in. And part of the old bridge remains next to the golf club, but most people wouldn't even recognise it, walk past it. Let's see if we have played with some of these ones. How you doing? Luna! Well, Luna! There's a fence now, it divides it there, like. Mommy! So I suppose if they wanted, they could just put a wee barrier there, like, and have a private function. Alright, Luna! That's a girl. How you doing? Yeah. There's the bridge in front there now. Take a look at these wee rooms here quickly. These are all welded now. Originally they didn't weld them. Originally the joints would have joined together and wee pins and all put in. But you see where the metal bends. Originally we used cast iron. This is the old bridge down here. So this would have been the way into their house, and this would have brought you down the police barracks in Armagh. And had the lane continued. But the golf club's in there now. It's funny how the bridge just disappears, isn't it? You want refreshments, Luna? But to me that's an important part of the state, it's just totally forgotten. You can see by the fancy stone at the top, it was a fancy bridge. It was proper cut stone, like, the same as the house. There's the capstones and all. So it would have been a nice wee bridge in its time. Forgotten about now. I had imagined over the years the young ones would just kicked one stone at a time off. There's this concrete beam here, that could be a pipe, water pipe, instead of one bursting. Oh, that's right now, pet. So suddenly they see about heading again, Nana. I'm going to stop off here tomorrow probably on the way back because you don't know what I'm going to come across or where I'm going to camp tonight. I'll just stop straight in and just to see. This is very loose stones, very loose. Wouldn't be so good in a wheelchair here. Oh, Luna's doing another poo. Luna's doing another poo. Constant ground too, Luna. Look at him prepared. So it's all nice open parkland here. If you had a wee pup that brought a ball back, that's a good place to run. I've just got one that goes mad after birds now and again. Either way, she's getting exercise, the birds are getting exercise. This was supposed to be a wildflower meadow. Don't think it's worked. It's just cutting this grass now. So the big house is over there in the church, and over here you have the walled garden. The walled garden is now football grounds. So originally I had 300 acres going by the wee sign. So the football grounds has got part of it. The golf course down there is part of it. All the council work vans and stuff are kept up above. The dog kennel is kept up above. So the whole lot's not parkland now for the public. A lot of it's gone. but still big enough. But what I found when I went down to the public environment down by Dublin, all these big houses fell into the hands of the government and became public parks. And down there, the whole lot remains public parks, everything. And they're massive. Very hard to work. The Guinness family house, oh, it's massive. I don't know if I'll be able to walk the whole thing on one day. By Northern Ireland, they've all been carved. There's very few houses, all in the same estates, all been carved up. Forestry usually take a chunk. So if you go to Florence Court now, forestry own most of it. So there's the police barracks in the distance. That police barracks, the brown building, the way in the distance, not the one closest, that's the football. The one in the distance with the big aerial, that's where the entrance for this house came out. And that would have brought you out near the town centre in this day. Scavenger. Are you after wildlife, Luna? I hope you're not terrorising nothing down there. And that big tree was probably there when the bishop was there himself. Aye. Let's take you down now to the friary. I say, I haven't much time today, might cut it short. Whenever I get to Scarva, she's going to be in the lead most of the time, so she needs a wee runabout. She's already had a wee walk around the river near the Stewart. So there's the entrance now, the new entrance. As far as I know, them gates are the original gates, but they're removed. I'd imagine when they moved them, they probably put the pillars wider apart. I'll say in the original road, they've probably been closer together. That's a nice wee cottage there, not some size. So because that's next to the walled garden, that's probably the gardener's cottage. It's a bit of size there, boys. Now this is the wee abbey thing, but the graves are all still here. Lena! Franciscan Friary, 1263. 1,000 skeletons were found. During excavations in 1970, 1,000 skeletons were removed from the church interior and carefully reburied. Why remove them? Didn't say where they reburied. But you can see how once of the white coming out here, like, so even them ones there might have been in it at one time. It could be extension out of all. Lena! Come on! I have done that in a load of videos. We're on a mission today. Well, we're going to Scarva, Lena! We're going to Scarva. I think it's nice the way they put the bark chippings around the trees to protect them. Down our way, they put in fancy wee trees. They put a new park in on fancy wee trees. Cost a fortune. They're all damaged with lawnmowers hitting them and strummers. That's a big boy there, boys. So once you go up this wee path here, it's like a wooded walk. It's not open park. It's more like a wooded walk you get in the forest. It's pretty dark when you go up this side. That brings you back up to the house again. There's lots of wee history panels. If you read them all, it's quite good. There's Armagh Cathedral on the hill over there. I mean, your man had his cathedral over there. Why do you have to build a church? Bearing in mind that his driveway came down to the town. He hadn't far to go, had he? So it's more like a normal wee forest walk in here. But I still enjoy it. I'm not bought taping no more of this. This is what it is. Rough stones in the bottom. Twice land where they fall. And wildlife outside. I used to always think there was never nothing in Armagh. But Armagh's worth coming to. This is the gem here. But you've also got, what do you call that hill? Oh, the hill on the outside. And you don't have to pay to go in. They have a visitor centre in front of it. But the actual hill is on a separate road. If you look at that now, the actual hill is behind the visitor centre. It's nothing to do with the visitor centre. But it's a bit like the Giant's Causeway. Not even Fort, is it? It's a bit like the Giant's Causeway. It makes you think you have to pay to go and see it, but you don't. You only pay to the visitor centre. You got the mall in the town itself. Used to be race horses in it. One of them town parks where your ladies with the big dresses would have paraded around in a wee circle with the parasols type of thing. So that's a nice wee walk around there. And you got the planetarium. Haven't been to it in years. Not 100% sure what's there now. When I went it years ago, it was a start of computers and the visitor centre. And that, you go in the planetarium itself, they have your projector on the roof. Like, at the time I was there, it was modernised where you selected. The audience had 3 buttons, and depending, he would give you an option. You push it and hit the majority. As far as I know now, they have certain shows on at certain times. If that's the one you want, that's the one you book. And the word book does a thing, so it puts me off. I like to just turn up. But if you turn up, I'm sure there's plenty of seats. It's a big auditorium thing, it's a big circle. Where you have a wee funny projector, it looks like a satellite in the middle projecting all these images of the stars. But I don't know what else, you know, computers aren't going to fascinate people the way they did back in my time. But from I was having to come up here, it's like today, I can't go in there for 1 or 2 hours and leave her in the car. And I wouldn't have room for the caravan. And saying that, I've never been to it in the caravan lately. I must go and check out today what size the car park is. Because it wouldn't bother me coming here on a winter's day if I get parked. Lena! Lena! We'll soon be finished here now. Oh, she's loving that there, boys. And by the time she gets to, when I get now to Scarva, well, I've been up early this morning, so I'm going to make my chips out of it. And by the time we get into town, then we'll have to running back and forward to the car. Get her fed. Luna, I want to go back to the car now, Pep. They have a park run sign posted here as well. See, that's where they keep all their lorries and all up in there. So the council done a good deal when they got this place here, didn't they? The wee ice house in there is the best preserved ice house you're going to see anywhere. There's a wee light and all on it. You open up the doors during the day so you can see it. Come on now, Luna, come over this side. I actually got a bus stop here, boy. They are expecting tourists, I'll tell you. Hello, Luna. There's a plenty of turrets aren't up in there, because of the turret. See all the wee hedges all nicely cut and all like. That's the ice house over there we're looking at. So when you're walking up to the ice house, look at the wee hedges and all like. Something nice in there. So you need a wee man to come around with a bunch of keys and get everything open. Come on now, Luna. You enjoyed that there, so she did. Oh, you enjoyed that? Up we go. The cars are flowing in. £10 a go, boys. £10 a go. There's a couple of car parks. There's a one way up in the hill in the distance. That's probably King James's supporters. And then there's this one here. It'll be Royal supporters like myself. The buses are coming up and dropping ones off right behind me. Big, lots of coaches. It's a steady stream, steady stream. £10 a go, boys. £10 a go. I don't know how much it costs for that ribbon there, like, but they're making some money and they're expecting a lot of people. Biggest band event in Northern Ireland. This is bigger than the 12th of August, and it's among fields. Biggest, I'll tell you. Streaming in, yes, streaming in. She has done out. She's already been running around Armagh. Oh well, Luna's, you know, that's what I mean. I may be coming here today, but she's already done out. She's done Armagh and a wee bit of Newton Stewart. Ship plan's on now. I'll get her dinner early. I was up early, get dinner early. And then we'll have a fantastic day if I having to run back and forward.